Hey guys, Assalamualaikum, Namaste and Vanakkam. Welcome back to my channel, Sameera Sharif. Hi guys, as you all have already seen the title, today's video is about our story time, one of the most requested videos. Firstly, before we begin, Anwar Jan,
Yes.
why did you delay? Why were you not filming the story time with me?
Finally, see, the title itself says story time. That means there's a dedicated time for telling stories. So I feel this is the right time to tell
Our
the story. Yeah.
Okay, finally. So this started on 6th of March when I went to Inorbit because I was in a rush. I just had to pick a lip shade. So I went to Inorbit. I was at the Calabash counter and someone from behind called me Sameera. Sameera, right? So this is my version of story. So yahan tak, what was your version? Please you tell.
Okay.
Sameera tak, you tell me your version.
Actually, I saw you getting out of the car and
Saw a girl getting out of.
I saw a beautiful girl coming out of the car and she was walking towards the elevator. And I went there with my friend. We wanted to have a coffee in that mall. That's when I saw this girl and I was like, look at the girl, man, she's damn beautiful. And we were following her. I was single then. So I was not committed, I was single and I was against love and this marriage and all, okay? Badly against it. Kind of lost trust in girls then. I think this is the stories of every bachelor, every youngster. I was there, I saw her, once she was getting into the elevator and she turned, that's when I like, oh, she's Sameera. Then she was my one of my favorite television actresses. Favorite, beautiful looking and performing also. I didn't knew her personally, we never spoke
We never
to each
met
other.
personally uske pehle.
But yeah, I liked her a lot and just like that I was sharing this to my friends and I told them if they used to pull my leg. How many days you going to be like that? You have to get married, all this thing. They were pulling my leg. I said, get me that girl, I'll get married immediately. When I didn't knew her, I didn't speak to her also. And that thing was there in mind always. When I saw her, I was like, I told my friend Rahmat that mama, she's so fucking hot and beautiful. Let's just go, let's follow her. So we were casually following and looking at my excitement, he was like, boss, you are a producer, you are a popular personality, you yourself is an actor, popular actor. Why are you getting so excited? I said, you don't know, she's beautiful, she's popular, she's very brilliant performer. And then he was like, why don't you go and click a picture with her? I was like, what? Why should I go click a picture? I'm like, I cannot, I'm feeling nervous. I think you can relate to my story because when you go and see any of your star, you like them a lot, genuinely like them, when they are in front of you, you cannot approach and talk to them.
It happens.
It happens, right?
Yeah.
The same kind of feeling. Finally, my friend pushed me hard. he kind of, what do you say that?
Insisted.
Yeah. He insisted me to go and take a picture, selfie with her. But by the time I approached her and he's like, he wanted to capture it and I gave the camera to him. That's how this picture was the first picture. And then I told her.
Ours. And I'll tell you from here. So when he said Sameera, then I turned behind. Then he said, Sameera, right? I was like, yeah. Then he asked, he just, as a total respect ke saath, he said, can I take a picture with you? When I say or tell anybody this scene, and everything is right in front of me, like the way he bent in the front. He was wearing a short kurta kind of a thing. I don't know what it is called for guys.
I'm very comfortable with kurtas and all.
Yeah, so he was wearing something ethnic, like short kurta. And he just bent forward. He said, can I click a picture with you? Then like a regular person, anybody coming, walking up to me, I said, yeah, sure. And I turned around and his friend clicked and I did not see his friend's face properly. I did not see this guy's face properly. He asked for a picture, they clicked, then he said, thank you. And before that, while clicking the picture, he turned and he said, I was standing this side and Anwar Jan was standing here and he said, I really like your performance. I watch your serial, Aisa, he told. So this guy was talking to me in English. And then I was like, okay, thank you, Bulke. I was giving that smile and all that. Then he clicked. Then I said, okay, thank you, bolke. I turned back to the counter. Then he said, thank you. He was just about to put a step and then he stepped back. He said, वैसे मैं सना जी का बेटा हूँ. That's it. I was like, what? Why didn't you tell me?
By then, she was already she was acting several serials, but one of her project was
Pratibhimbam with mom.
in Gemini TV, and I was too interested in that project because one, she was acting, two, it was a remake of my favorite serial, Bade Achhe Lagte Hain. Three, mom was acting in that. That made me watch almost kind of all episodes. So I was more started liking her more. So that kind of like, that vibrations kind of like attracting her was happening around me. The aura was created already, and then we met. That's when I had to tell her that tomorrow when I post this picture on social media, it shouldn't be like I didn't tell her, or I was trying to be one, I was hiding, or I kind of, that will give a wrong message. So I didn't wanted it to go in a wrong frame. That was the reason I told her that my mom's acting with you, I'm Sana's son. She was kind of nervous, and she's like, oh, okay, fine and all. She didn't know suddenly how to react, because she was not expecting anybody known to see there, right?
Yeah, and by then I didn't know that who you were.
Yeah, and she didn't knew that I'm an actor and producer. She just knew that I'm Sana Garu's son because I told her.
Because he told, yeah.
I told her just to not put her into a wrong frame, that tomorrow when I post this in social media, it shouldn't go wrong. That's it. Otherwise, I didn't want to tell her. And then myself and my friend, after taking the picture, we walked out.
No, wait, I have to tell something. So, when he said, I'm Sanaji's son, then I was like, oh, okay, I was actually very nervous. The moment he said, I was feeling very bad, I was feeling very guilty, because never did I know who was Sanaji's son, how he looked, and even then, the moment when I was talking to him, when he said he's Sana's son, I did not look at his face, or how he looked, what he was trying to tell, and nothing was in my mind except for Sana mom's face. She was the only person who was flashing on my head, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were Sanaji's son, I'm sorry, bolke. Then he said, no, it's okay. Then he said, but still I like you, I like the way you perform and all that. So meanwhile, it was running in my head, oh wow, I have someone a fan who speaks in English, who's very decent, and who's come up to me, approached me, and clicked a picture and all that. And the moment he said he's Sanaji's son, I was like, he doesn't watches the show for me. He watches obviously for his mom, and just like that he might have told Bulke.
No.
So I was feeling bad, and that I did not recognize him, or I didn't know him. Then I immediately messaged Sana mom saying, I have come to Inorbit and I met your son here. He came up and clicked picture with me. So I just sent so much. Then she, like in no time, she forwarded that picture to me. She WhatsApped that picture. She said, my son, no, he's like this only, just to, surprise me. He came up to me and took the picture. So one side, first place I was thinking, one fan who's speaking in English has come up to me, took the picture. That got puss after he said he's Sana's son. Then I understood he's no more my fan, he just watches the show for Sana. And now when she said...
If I watches the show for Sana...
when she said that, he'll do anything to surprise me, I was like, that picture also was not for me, not because he liked me, that was because he wanted to show off to his mom. That also is waste. I was over feeling off for the things is what I thought. Now you tell.
No. If that was the case, why should I take a picture with you? Why should I even tell you that, I'm watching that show, I'm here?
Yeah, mom don't know because mom said because you want to surprise her, or, tell her that you met
I can't go tell my mother, I love her, she's so beautiful, I want to take a picture with her, just like that. Obviously, see, you can only relate this when you're sitting on my chair, and imagine that, you do this stuff regularly. Casting, finding people, beautiful looking faces, this is your regular job, and suddenly you behave like this. It's a weird thing to accept. So I had to do something, and I managed saying something. I don't even remember what I told her. Maybe that's how it went to her.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how we met on the first meet. Yes. That was our first ever interaction.
And then we never spoke. on 19th March, on his birthday, mom had WhatsApp status. I told this in the story time which I had with Sana mom, that how I got Anwar's number, the WhatsApp status, and then I just texted her saying wish him from my side. So she sent me the number. She said you can wish him. So one side I want to wish
Now she
him.
don't share number to anybody.
One side I want to. One side I was like, I shouldn't be, wishing him. Thoda, it will get over the board. Maybe that. Also, I want to add on, when you are meant to meet and when you are meant to stay together in life, it will happen. It has to happen. So maybe that is why how he said the aura was already created for us to meet and all that. There's this dialogue also in Om Shanti Om movie. जब तुम कोई चीज को तहे दिल से पाने की कोशिश करती हो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उस चीज से मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है, something like that. So yeah, so that is why maybe things
Simple vibrations.
Yes, so things were happening in that way, that mom put up that post, I mean the status, then I texted, she gave me the number. So I was like, if I take a step forward, it will look like, I'm showing too much interest in this guy. So I was like, I better stay away. Then I thought, because Sana mom gave me the number, I should just leave a message saying happy birthday. So I left a message.
You share the chat on the social media,
yes,
right?
I also shared that
Screenshot
chat.
of first chat.
First chat. That also he gave me. He had the chat. Obviously, because I don't have the old memories or the data, earlier data and all that. I cleared everything.
Why it becomes so special? Why we connected again after that? I'm like, after our first meet, I never tried to talk to her, never searched about her. I didn't want her to be so desperate or anything like that. And that when she messaged me on WhatsApp, I was like surprised. If you read the chat, you share that.
Yeah, of course, I will.
If you read the chat, you'll understand my excitement in that. I don't celebrate my birthday. I've got several reasons for that. I believe I haven't done enough. I haven't found the purpose of life yet. So I don't have to feel great about my birth until I achieve something great. So suddenly when you like somebody and a message pops up from them, it becomes more excited. And I was very normal, and suddenly WhatsApp sound, and I was like,
no. I messaged him, and then he saw my message in the evening.
What I do is, to don't celebrate, I switch off my mobile. I'm away from the social media, because if you don't reply, they'll feel bad. So I was away from the technology for that whole day. Evening, I had to take up the calls, and then once I took off the flight mode and messages started popping up, one new number was there. I was like, who's this new number? I opened that, and
he said, who's this? I said, Samira. He said, who's Samira? Samira the actress. I said, yeah. See? And then that is how it happened. Anyway, you can read it right here. And after that, then again we did not chat.
We didn't chat.
We didn't chat. We had no.
We had numbers. I know I have her number. She knows she's got my number, but we never hello, good morning, forward messages, nothing.
And then on 25th or 24th sometime, when I went to Pratibhimbam's location, that is when one of my co-artists, she asked me, the one who played my mother's character, she asked me, Entra Sanagarki wish chesava. I said, Enduku enti special. Then she said, Enti wish cheledas, Sanagar birthday unde. Means she asked me if I wish Sanagaru, it was her birthday. I said, when? She said, on 22nd. They said, no, group lo leva, aren't you in the WhatsApp group, the Pratibhimbam WhatsApp group? I said, no, I'm not in the group. But nobody even told me. On that day, this was on 25th of March. On that day, I messaged him saying, it was your mom's birthday on 22nd, why didn't you tell me? Because obviously your mom asked me to wish you, that means you should be telling me to wish your mom, is what I thought. So I said, why didn't you tell me? Then he said, I thought you knew. It's all over social platform, it's all over social media.
She's popular, right? So it's
Telugu
obvious,
newspapers and all that.
It's obvious a lot of people are wishing, so you should have got the information.
That's what he thought. But I was not active on social platform. I was not using a Facebook. I mean, I deleted my Facebook account then. I don't read Telugu newspapers. So I had no idea that it was her birthday. I was not even a part of the WhatsApp group. So I didn't wish her. And that day, sir told me, don't worry. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you that it was my mom's birthday, but I'll make sure from next year I will personally remind you and tell you. And since then, the next year, 2016, say every birthday I am with Sana mom on her birthday. So that year
I didn't know it will go so far.
that day he told me, see, I told you that I will remind you of her birthday. I am making sure that you celebrate her birthday along with you. Very filmy my boyfriend and my husband is.
I was flirting with you.
We were already in love by then. No,
Still,
not in 2015, but in 2016.
Yeah, I was putting some efforts, right?
Yeah, he was trying to flirt with me, which I did not understand.
I was flirting. Jobless, hopeless, sitting alone at home with a mobile phone, and your crush is talking to you.
Yeah.
It is obvious that I'll start flirting, right? So it happened.
Yes. So then, after that, again on 4th of April is when I created a new Facebook account. Just like that, I wanted to be active. I was like, why should I restrict myself and not have a social media account? Why not be a part of the WhatsApp groups and all that? So I thought I should be more socially active. So that's when I created a new Facebook account and I sent friends requests to people I know. So on 4th I sent for few, and on 5th of April I was sending for few more. When I sent for a Facebook request to Shanur Sana, then you get the suggestions, right? So in suggestion box I got Syed Anwar. So now that I know this guy, I thought I should have him on my Facebook account. So I just sent friends request. Immediately, sir accepted, and there it began everything.
Since then it didn't take us 24 hours to fall in love.
Yeah.
Once you get connected, it happens just like that. And I had some great positive vibrations around her when talking to her. That helped me a lot. And it was easy. I didn't propose her. The point to be noted, my lord. I didn't propose her. Though I was flirting, I was serious about her, but I didn't express it.
But you told, see, there was
there's a huge difference in saying I love you and I like you.
Okay, wait. There's no one second.
I told them in my words that I was enjoying your company while chatting to you, right?
So what made us fall in love with each other was, firstly, I don't remember this guy, how he looked, what kind of a person he is. I know nothing about this guy. So when you don't know somebody and when you're comfortable with that person, you will speak your heart, right? And you know that he or she is not going to get judgmental because you might or might not meet in future. You are not friends, you're not family, but you are there for each other to just speak your heart out, and nobody is going to judge you for that. So that is what I was just venting out everything in my life to this unknown person, because I know that this guy or this person is not going to judge me for life, and I have nothing to do with him hereafter in future. So that was the only reason that I was speaking my heart out. So while I was doing that, he also started speaking his heart out.
I did.
So both of us got very comfortable and we spoke a lot of things, like things which were bothering me, things which were troubling me, things which I wanted to get over in life and all those. So I literally spoke everything to him. And while I was speaking, you guys know that I come from a Muslim family, and there are a lot of restrictions that happen in a Muslim family, and we are 3 sisters, and everybody out there knows that my elder sister is married to a non-Muslim. He's a gentleman, he's the best person we could ever have. But in a Muslim family, those days it was kind of little, getting difficult, because elder sister is married to a non-Muslim. I was in this industry and all that, and I had to get my younger sister married. So these things were bothering me, and while I was chatting to this guy, my only motto,
the reason she was chatting, see, let me tell this.
Always
guys, be really careful, because don't understand feeling in the chat, because the way she was chatting, I thought, okay, fine, she's comfortable talking to me, but yes, she was comfortable not for her. She was talking to me to convince me to get married to
my sister,
younger sister.
So my motto,
I didn't know that. I was like, wow, she's appreciating me, right? Chalo, full bindas. I was getting into it, and madam fell in love with me.
Yeah. So
looking for your sister.
That motto, that phase of time, my only motto was to get my younger sister married. So any guy I see I want my sister too. I mean, I would see, will this guy
I
match?
remember when she was talking about her sister, I was like, why the hell is she talking about her sister? I'm not even asking her anything about her.
Yeah, so I was telling you, you know, we belong to this family. My elder sister is married, and I am doing this. So nobody will come forward to get married to my younger sister. There are questions.
I was
Everybody.
very genuine. Why do you think like that? The world is not like that. World is not one, right? There's different kind of people with different mentality. There's a lot of good people. They will understand. They will accept. I didn't knew she was trying to convince me for marriage. I was trying to convince her, don't worry, I'm not the one, but somebody will come and get married, don't worry.
So he didn't know, he had no idea that I was talking to him for my sister. So I wanted to tell him that, you know, people will question, they will, because you know how marriages happen, right? They will inquire and all that. So that was my only bother. Then he said, people are not like that, why are you thinking? So I said, people are like that. Nobody will come up to get married to my sister, and mera to dur tak, nobody will come forward. Then he said, why do you think like that? My family is there. My family is somebody who will accept.
I didn't know she's connecting it there. I didn't know. I was very.
No, by then, till then I was thinking for my sister, and the moment I said my sister ka aisa, then I told sister ka is not going to happen. Mera to dur tak, it will not happen. Bolte ki he said. My family is very nice, my family is understanding, my family will accept a girl like you, he said. Isn't this a proposal?
Indirect proposal.
Yeah, so that's what I got connected. Then I said, oh my god, you're so nice, I love you and all that. So, that I love you was a friendly I love you though. So, that, we had a chat on 8th is when I think 8th is when I sent him the friends request.
I don't remember this date.
And 8th night we had a small tiny chat, and 9th night say 10th like morning tak we had this conversation happening of April. The entire night we had this conversation, and that night on 9th.
But somehow in the duration we chat, we build a great kind of confidence in each other.
Yeah. And I want to add on 9th night, mom had her flight to Malaysia. She was shooting for a movie. He dropped her there, and on behind her back, we were running this track. She had no idea what is happening here in India. She was very busy with her shoots, and we were doing this.
See, he got the information because I was very public about it. I was going around with her openly. There was no hide and seek in all of this. That's when the real struggle has started. The real struggle of convincing people that, you know, I'm in love with this girl and I want to get married to her. That's when the real struggle has started. There was no doubt about our relationship. There was no doubt about our
doubt
love.
in us.
In each other.
Yeah.
We were not doubtful about each other. But the problem was convincing families for this. That's when the real struggle started. To know the real struggle, stay, wait and watch and share the video.
Yes, please do that.
Please do that.
Alright guys, so we'll quickly end this part right here, because if you want to know what happened next and if you want to know the further story, you need to keep on watching and stay tuned to this channel, because that story is coming up tomorrow. So yeah, that's the end of this story time. See you in tomorrow's bit, and until we'll see you next, lots of love.